So this is my Teardrop camper set up for off-road. Pulls behind a Jeep just fine, off-roading. It's good for getting off the beaten trail, going hunting. Where I go hunting is way up in the mountains and whatnot, and there's not electricity and stuff when I get there. So I wanted something that was self-reliant and didn't need anything. You could go and stay for weeks and not have to worry about it. What we have here is we have a 110 air conditioner. 110 air conditioner only works during the summer because I do like to take this one to parks every now and then. It gets a lot of looks and people like it. Teardrops are not very common anymore, so we do a lot of summer camping with it, so that's why the 110 air conditioner's there. It doesn't go for the winter. That's what I do a lot of my camping in, is during the winter, during squirrel season, stuff like that, where I go way deep down in the woods, like I said, and get up in the mountains and pull this with my four-wheel drive. Have a battery box here. This has got a deep cycle trolling motor battery with a trickle charger from Harbor Freight. That just keeps it trickle charged up for me whenever I'm using it for running the light and charging a cell phone or something like that. And it also have the Harbor Freight big panels, the kit that comes with 3 panels and the inverter and lights and all that, which wires into that brown wire right there, which has about 20 foot of lead. I can move it out into the sun, keep it in the sun during the day to keep both of my batteries charged up. Have a propane bottle, which works for 2 things. It runs my burner there. I usually cook over an open fire, but sometimes if you want to be clean burner and don't want to make smoke, stuff like that, you have a fish cooker just to, heat up coffee or eggs or whatever you want to cook, and that also runs my Mr. Heater during the winter. This has 4 bully dog jacks on all 4 corners just to stabilize it. I have about 35 feet of electric wire there that's what actually runs the air conditioner and the lights and everything. So you got plenty of power with that big wire. It has a roof rack. That is just the roof rack off of like a SUV or something, the cargo thing. That's where I keep all my pots, pans, clothes, stuff like that, things that just clutter up the inside of it pretty easily. This roof rack is totally removable. It has 4 pins. You can see them down there. And 4 pins pull off, and 2 people can pick the roof rack up and set it off to the side, and you can have a table or whatever else you might want. It has 1 vent. It has no windows in it. It is seal welded, keeps it warmer that way. It's insulated. This will also be good for like a zombie apocalypse thing. Everything. Everybody's making a big hype about that. This doesn't have windows, so they can't bite through steel. A little joke there. Anyway, coming on around back, I got my spare battery. Got a little wagon rack here. This also rack. I also have a place I can hook a little 5x8 trailer and pull my 4-wheeler with me if I want. This pull is just fine with doubles. Have a little generator. It's a little 2 horsepower generator that runs the air conditioner. There's only 1 light on the inside, and then there's a couple of outlets you could charge your phone or whatnot you might want to do. So it's plenty big enough. Another one of the bully dog jacks. This has a roof rack here, and on this roof rack, we do, like I said, we do some camping in populated areas, like in the standard trailer park or whatnot, or RV park, and having a little bit of privacy whenever you have something this small is really nice. So what I have here is my own design. It is just a couple of pieces of square tubing welded on to some brackets. Then this slides out. You pull that pin, and there's another one on the other side, and this slides out. The width of this, which is 5 feet, slides out, and you put shower curtains on it, and you have like a little room standing out here where you can get out and get dressed without having to get dressed in front of everybody. Has a little rain flap. This is just a gutter flap that you could pick up at any Lowe's. Got it screwed in there and caulked on so it don't allow water to come in while you're running down the road. Taking a look inside. Something my woman built just to have on there. Has a little lock and everything. Like I said, fully insulated. Air conditioner, that's just some groceries and whatnot that you wouldn't want to put up on the top. Also have some brittle water filters so you can purify water out of a stream or something like that. A few other things. The box for the solar panels, the big solar panels, is down there. Has a fan for winter, and then you got your roof vent. We also got a 12-volt fan there that runs off of the batteries. A 12-volt light, and then a AC light. So you got a 60-watt light bulb there, and then this one is just more for when you want to run off the batteries. But that's pretty much my little teardrop. Works out pretty good for me. Plenty big enough for what I do, and it'll follow you anywhere. It only weighs, I pulled it across some scales. It weighs pushing right at 1,400 pounds, so it can be pulled by any 4-cylinder vehicle all the way up to whatever you want to put. It can even be pulled by my 4-wheeler. My 4-wheeler pulls it wherever I want to go with it just fine. So if I get somewhere my 4-wheel drive won't pull it, I just unload my 4-wheeler, hook onto it, and I can get into tighter spaces with it. Alright? Any comments, questions, concerns? Let me know. I love hearing feedback. So y'all might be able to tell me something that I may have missed or something else I might want to do.